Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. "161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence."
I believe that if you get your degree, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus visit.
Hello, Bulldog fans, and welcome to the Merillot Sport and Fitness Center. I am Jack Whitehead, and tonight we'll be bringing you this MIAA matchup between the Hope College Flying Dutch and your Adrian College Bulldogs here on Adrian College TV. It has been a rough season so far for the Bulldogs, and they will have their toughest test of the year so far going up against nationally ranked Hope College. The Flying Dutch come in with a record of 13-4. And they are 2-0 in MIAA play, while the Bulldogs come in with a 1-14 record and 0-2 in conference play. Hope College has been pretty dominant over the last couple of years, especially against the Bulldogs. Flying Dutch have won 34 consecutive matches against the Bulldogs, and Hope College has not dropped a set in MIAA play in over a year. Starting lineups are just being announced as we speak, as we go through some of Becky Schmidt's accomplishments for Hope College. The coach, it's her 22nd year. She has a 538 and 134 career record, while against MIAA opponents, she is 245 and 34. Hope College coming off a national championship in 2014. They went 34-2. She's made the NCAA tournament 15 times and has been a 4-time NCAA quarterfinalist. And she also won 2023 MIAA Coach of the Year. Hope College is led by a committee of Wema, Fox, and Burbridge. We'll get into more of that as the game gets underway. On the flip side for the Bulldogs, like I mentioned, 1-14 record. Coach David Kwan is still very optimistic. This team can turn it around They're going to have to rely heavily on Megan Feldman, number 33 in the middle, as well as Lauren Bomer on the outside. And then just a committee effort from the rest of the Bulldogs if they're going to have any chance of competing with the Flying Dutch here tonight. We'll get in some of the statistics here before we get underway. Hope College, like I mentioned earlier, is led by more of a committee. There's no real number one scoring option for them, but it's definitely led by number 11, Lauren Lee, in the assists department. She has racked up 618 assists so far this year. And number 16, Olivia Wyma, number 21, Brooke Fox, and then number 6, Cameron Burbridge, all with 150 plus kills so far this year. Flipping back over to the Bulldogs is led by number 33, Megan Feldman, in the center, racking up 105 kills. And then right behind her is Lauren Bomer and Virginia Rowan, 89 and 85 respectively. We've sort of seen an emergence of Emma Lineberger sort of taking into a more of a starting role as the setter. She's racked up 188 assists this year so far. We mentioned earlier, Hope College is ranked number 12 nationally in the AVCA coaches poll. Going through some of Hope College's ranked games, they've had 5 of them already this year out of 17 games. They beat number 7 Illinois Wesleyan, and then they lost to now number 3 Wisconsin Oshkosh, and of course the University of La Verne, who is right now ranked number 1. It's been a tough year for the Bulldogs and a very good year for Hope College, as we've been accustomed to seeing. Just about set to get underway. Starting lineups have been announced. We will go through those shortly as this game gets underway. Do see Lauren Lee right in the middle there. See a heavy dose of her. Trying to get all these numbers. Of a very dark bluish oranges, sort of like a Detroit Tiger color for Hope College. A little difficult to read. I feel like we've got all of them. It's the Bulldogs going through this. We're going to have Rainey Atherton, Amelia McCombs, Kendall Sullivan, like we mentioned, Emma Lineberger, Megan Feldman, and Kayla Chan are your starting Bulldogs. For Hope College, it's going to be Cameron Burbridge, Ella Contant, Lauren Lee, Catherine Oates, Olivia Wyma. So we are underway. Rainey Atherton serves it away. Lee with the set. Sort of a free ball over. Bulldogs see if they can take advantage. Lineberger sets up Chan in the middle. Whacks it down. Nice job. Lee sets it up again. Dug out by Atherton. Setting up Feldman. Whacks it. Lee hits it straight up for the Oates. Bulldogs with another opportunity. Feldman goes far corner just outside of the line. A nice early rally there, back and forth. Bulldogs are going to have to contain most of these Flying Dutch. At number 12, Catherine Oates is the libero. Sullivan. Lineberger sets up Feldman, and that is blocked straight down. Goodness me. It's Ella Contant, I believe. Number 10 blocked that one straight down. It's going to be Cameron Burbridge, the junior, number 6, serving it away. That looks to be long, and it is way long. Bulldogs get on the board. Bulldogs are going to have to play a near perfect match in order to compete in this one. Emma Lineberger serve it away. Oates, Lee is going to set up in the middle, sort of miscommunication. Bulldogs with an opportunity. They set up Bomer, who blocks it straight down. Oates somehow keeps that up. Bulldogs with another opportunity. Lineberger sets up Chan in the middle. Bulldogs are tied up at 2. Lineberger to serve once more. Hit up in the air, Lee. Cross court serves it straight down. Atherton digs it. Bomer cross court. She will find the floor. The Bulldogs with a 3-2 lead early. Lineberger has got on a little bit of a run. Bulldogs are going to need this crowd. Oh, it's sort of a miss hit. Run down by Herendeen. Bulldogs with another opportunity. Setting up Bomer off the fingertips. Diving play by Herdeen. Blocked again by the Bulldogs. As Fox trying to get it over, somehow does. Lineberger sets up Feldman off the net. Sort of a mishits at the net. Little awkward play after a long rally does go in favor of the Flying Dutch. As Amelia Gagnon, we see her first action. Number 2, the freshman serving. And she will hit a service error. Bulldogs with a quick lead here early on. This all-important first set as we see Cora Nicolanti, her first action, as well as Virginia Rowan. Nicolanti to serve. Bulldogs up 4-3 early. Lee sets up on a little just dink over the net by Olivia Weema. That is their big killer. That big 3 of Burbridge and Weema. And Oates. Oates setting everyone up. Also leads the team in aces with 28 on the year. As Rowan whacks it over. And that's going to be another Bulldog point. Sort of really nice placement there. Brooke Fox on the other end, the captain for the Flying Dutch, could not get a good hand on it. Kayla Chan will serve it away for the Bulldogs. Chan serves it. That looked like it was going out, but Fox could not get out of the way. Bulldogs with a 6-4 lead. Chan to serve once more. It's a good one. Lee is going to set up Weema. Blocked nicely by the Bulldogs. Stays in play. One at the net. Thrown down off the outstretched arms of Lineberger. Bulldogs still holding on to a 6-5 lead early. As Oates is back to serve. She is dangerous. Like I mentioned, 28 aces on the year. Nicolanti does well. Setting up Rowan. Off speed, off the net. Bulldogs with another opportunity. Bomer goes off speed. Dug out by Oates. Lee setting up. I believe that was Herendeen. Just whacks it straight. Excuse me, that was Burbridge. Whacks it straight down. Oates to serve again. Nicolanti. Lineberger setting up in the middle. It's Hendricks, her first action. Chance for the Bulldogs to reset. Lineberger setting up Virginia. Rowan cross court, rolls on top of the net. Bulldogs with another opportunity. Bomer whacks it straight down. Bulldogs resetting. Lineberger off speed into the middle. Somehow, I believe that hit the ground. Coach Kwan is incensed. They keep playing as Rowan off the net. Resetting here for the Bulldogs. As Bomer hits it out. That looked like it hit the floor. Coach Kwan almost came onto the court, incensed mid-play. The officials are going to talk it over. It looked like it did hit the ground. Unbelievable effort regardless from the Flying Dutch. Coach Kwan asking for assistance from the other officials. They will get together. Can't imagine this gets overturned to a Bulldog point. They let it play on through the rally. Hope College will get the lead back. So it'll be Oates again to serve. It's been her for a lot of this. Coach Kwan not having it regardless. As Nicolanti, Rowan saves it. It'll be a free ball for the Flying Dutch. Lee is going to set up Burbridge straight down. I believe they're going to say Rowan clipped the net. These are the long runs Bulldogs have had trouble with early in this year. As Nicolandi, Lineberger sets a Bomer straight down off the block of Morrison. We are going to see Sullivan come in to serve. Sullivan serves it, whacked up by Gagnon. Lee blocked straight down again by Lineberger and Hendricks. Bulldogs even it up at 8. Served again by Sullivan. Lee setting up Morrison again. Bulldogs with another opportunity as Rowan whacks it. Tug out nicely. It's at the net. Fight for it. Atherton free balls it over. Lee goes for the off-speed dunk in the middle of the defense and gets it. You're going to see a lot of her tonight if you're the Bulldogs. 618 assists and counting coming into this. Now she's going to go back and serve. Nicolani is setting up Hendricks in the middle. Diving play by Lee. Be an opportunity for the Bulldogs. Atherton. Lineberger sets up Rowan. Off-speed shot hits the bottom. Bulldog bench getting into this one early. They're going to need to be. We have seen the Bulldogs play very well in opening sets. These last couple home games, it's just been longer the game goes. Sort of the Bulldogs run out of steam as McCombs has sent this one away. I've seen McCombs in a libero role earlier this year. Not tonight. So that'll just be Atherton and as McCombs hit this one straight up. Setting up Feldman off the fingertips. Diving play off the hand of Fox. Bulldogs lead 10-9. Hope College bench whacking the ground. Not sure what that is. That one is a miss hit again by Burbridge. And the Bulldogs with 4, the last 5, extend the lead to 11-9. McCombs on a little bit of a run. Lee sets up Burbridge in the middle, and that time she whacks it off the hand of Hendricks. Hope College pulls within 1. You see Morrison to serve, number 18, the freshman. Serves it, very good serve, just over the net. McCombs dives. Atherton sends it over. Setting up Lee, back, oh my goodness. Diving play by Atherton. Another one for McCombs, she whacks it up. Feldman with a chance, somehow gets it over. Lee up. It's going to be Oates setting up. Bulldogs. Lee setting up Burbridge off the fingertips. Sullivan digs it out. Setting up Feldman cross court. Off the hands of a Hope College defender and out. Bulldogs off to a 12-10 lead. So we're going to see Herendeen come back in for Morrison. We're going to see Hope Booma. First action, number 20. Lee setting up, booming straight down as Fox. First time she's really made her mark. Captain of this Hope College team. Burbridge to serve once more. It's McCombs. Lineberger setting up Chan. Mistimed her leap. It's 12-12. Bulldogs have played a very clean opening set. One of the few mistakes we've seen. It's off the arm of McCombs. Diving play by Atherton just into the stands. A few Hope College fans standing up. Been an intense first set. Flying Dutch, obviously the heavy favorite. Bulldogs have fought them tough. It's Atherton. McCombs goes cross court. Feldman just gets it over and down. It looked sort of like a free ball. Just whacked over into no man's land. And the Bulldogs pull even as Bomer comes in for Sullivan. Lineberger serves it. Nice play by Herendeen. Setting up Morrison. Looked like it was going out, but Atherton, sort of in no man's land, was coming right at her. Could not get out of the way. We're going to see Gagnon. Gagnon, maybe? Sorry for mispronouncing that, but Feldman, Lineberger, Chan over. Gagnon setting up off speed, diving play by Atherton. Reset. Lee, cross court, right in the middle, just dinks it down. Sort of an off speed, catching the Bulldogs off guard was Fox. We're going to have our first timeout of this opening set. Coach Kwan calls it Bulldogs trailing 15-13. So we're going to take a short break and be back with you. Bulldogs trailing Hope College 15-13 here on ACTV.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
And we are back here on ACTV. Bulldogs trailing the Flying Dutch 15-13 in this really exciting opening set. I think most people would have thought Hope College would come in here and just dominate the Bulldogs, but that has not been the story so far. Bulldogs have played a very good first set. Virginia Rowan, Megan Feldman, Lauren Bomer leading the way. And kills for the Bulldogs. Hope College has gotten these last 2 points on the service from Amelia Gagnon. She serves once more. Bulldogs in need of points. Feldman, a miss hit over, will stay in. Lee in the center. That's going to go off the fingertips of the Bulldog block. That is Olivia Wyma, excuse me. Right in the middle. Serve again, a nice play by McCombs. This side to Feldman off the fingertips. Batted up in the air by Oates. Lee setting up nicely to Fox. As Hope College starts to pull away in this opening set. McCombs, Lineberger setting up Chan in the middle. Sort of a miss hit. But Lee goes down to a knee to set it up. Bulldogs with a chance. Feldman goes back corner. Pulls the Bulldogs within 3. So we're going to see Nicolanti and Rowan come in here for the Bulldogs. Nicolanti to serve. Bulldogs are going to need to go on a run here late in this opening set. Nicolanti, Oates whacks it straight up in the air. Set right in front of us to Fox. Diving play by Nicolanti. Setting up in front of us to Bomer straight up. Sort of a miss hit. It's at the net. Diving play by Atherton just out of the reach of Bomer. As Hope College regains that 4-point lead. That'll be Fox to serve. Atherton, Lineberger, the middle to Chan, blocked straight down by Wyma. Big body in the center of that defense. And I believe we have our second timeout called by Coach Kwan. We will go to commercial once more. Bulldogs trailing Hope College 19-14 here on ACTV.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
And we are back here on ACTV. Bulldogs trailing Hope College 19-14. Interesting note, just viewing these timeouts, Coach Kwan gets the whole group into that timeout while looking over at the Hope College side. The coaches are really not near the players. It's more of a player-led meeting in sort of little groups. I don't know if we caught that at the end coming back. But Becky Schmidt in her 22nd year, outstanding record, clearly knows what she's doing. The Bulldogs are in danger of dropping this opening set. It's Brooke Fox to serve. Atherton whacks it up. Lineberger setting up Rowan. Goes back, nice play by Oates. Lee setting up Wyma in the middle. Nice play by Atherton. They go back and forth. Free ball, Oates. Lee with another off-speed. Really nice diving play by Lineberger. But man, Lauren Lee, the senior setter, has been a thorn on the Bulldogs' side in this opening set. Atherton diving play, and that's going to go out of bounds. Fox has gone on a little bit of a run. It's 13-13, Hope College with now 8 of the last 9. As Lee setting up Wyma. Nothing Atherton could do on that. So Flying Dutch extend their lead. So we're going to see number 17, Jillian Collins, come in to serve. Nice play by Nicolani, setting up Rowan cross court. Oates hits it up in the air. Setting up, blocked straight down by Bomer. Bomer and Chan with the double team. Send that from Herendeen right back to where it came from. As Kayla Chan will now go back and serve. Off the arm of Oates, and that one will go out of play. See if Chan can go on a little bit of a run. So we're going to see Lertsimas. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. For the first time, number 1. Chan serves one off the net. It'll be a free ball for the Bulldogs. Chan, Lineberger setting up Bomer off the fingertips. Heck of a play there from Collins. On one hand, blocked down again by the Bulldogs. Be a free opportunity. Setting up Rowan, just off the fingertips. Messy play, and the Bulldogs get it. Virginia Rowan played very well on that outside early in this set. It's another opportunity for the Bulldogs. Rowan, Lineberger back to Rowan. The give and go, off speed in the middle. Diving play. Blocked straight down, but it will be on the Bulldogs' side. It was Hendricks and Bomer in the middle. Whacked down by Lertzimas. So it'll be Oates to serve. Looked like it was going out. Rowan saves it regardless. Chance here for Hope College. Blocked nicely by Bomer. Diving attempt just goes out, and the Bulldogs are staring down the barrel of 7 set points. It's Oates to serve once more. It's a low liner. Hendricks sort of throws that in the back left corner. Somehow sticks in. Now it's going to come down to, I believe, Sullivan. Has to somehow win 6 more points in a row to keep this opening set alive. Lee sets up. Diving play by Atherton. Rowan. Oates hits it up. Lee right in the middle. Sort of a miss hit there from Burbridge. Does go off the Bulldogs and down. And that will be an opening set win for the Flying Dutch. They carry a 25-18. Overall, a very encouraging set of your Bulldog fans coming into this one 1-14, 0-2 in MIAA action. But unfortunately, Hope College just too much for the Bulldogs. So we're going to take a short break and be back here for set number 2 here on ACTV.
The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Adrian College has built something very special. You've created not just an academic environment, but a culture of physical excellence, discipline, and resilience. You've turned this college into a place where pushing the limits isn't the exception, it's the expectation.
We leave here with countless memories, loyal friendships, and moments that have shaped our character far beyond what we could have imagined when we stepped onto campus. So now, class of 2025, we've come a long way, and I know as we step into this next chapter, we'll step into a new exciting adventure. I know we will do so in faith, in confidence, and in gratitude. Thank you guys, and congratulations, Adrian College, class of 2025.
Welcome back here on ACTV, Marilot Sport and Fitness Center. We've got an exciting game. Hope College, Adrian College, this women's volleyball MIAA matchup, going through some of the first half stats. The glaring issue for the Bulldogs is just the hitting percentage for Hope College, sitting right at .277, and led the way by none other than Weema, once more with a hitting percentage of .500. Her and Lauren Lee with .500 apiece. Of course, Lee with those two just off-speed change-ups sort of in the middle of that defense. And then also we had Lertzimas, who had a hitting percentage of .667, 2 for 3. She was just about set to get underway. Encouraging start for the Bulldogs. Unencouraging last sort of 12, 15 points-ish as Hope College sort of took over. Sort of more of what we were accustomed to seeing from this Hope College team. So we are set to get underway. So we see Lee, we see Oates back out there, we see Herendeen. Sort of the starting lineup we saw beginning. Burbridge there in the middle with Fox. And it'll be Contant, number 10, I believe. Unless that's 18. Fortunately, her hair is in the way. I believe that is number 10. Hopefully I'm correct. But for the Bulldogs, we have Lineberger, Chan, Feldman, Atherton, McCombs, and Sullivan. So it'll be Herendeen, number 19, the senior, to start it off here for the Flying Dutch. Bulldogs played even with the Flying Dutch, 13-13 in that opening set before Hope College pulled away at the end. So we are set and underway. Herendeen serves it across to McCombs. Cross court to Feldman. Lee sets up Fox. Unfortunately, Feldman with a really nice play to keep it up. Fortunately, just went over the net to Burbridge, and she whacks it straight down. Herendeen to serve once more. Point for the Bulldogs. That is Hope College's third serving error. Bulldogs yet to have any. Sure, as I say that, we will get one in the near future, but for now, Bulldogs leading 3-0. Sort of a mishit there, all over the place. Lineberger gets the point. Bulldogs extending the lead to 2-1. Lineberger once again. Hit straight up in the air by Herendeen, right in the middle to Burbridge. Really nice play by Lineberger. Sort of blocked, or excuse me, whacked straight down. Somehow got a hand on it. Fortunately, just went out of play. As Burbridge will now go back to serve. Off the arms of Feldman. So we've seen these three Hope College, don't know, maybe parents, every time a service ace, they stand up and cheer on. Atherton, Lineberger setting up Bomer. A tough play off the hands of Chan. Blocked down by Ella Contant. Burbridge to serve once more. Atherton. Lineberger sets up Feldman, who goes for the corner and gets it. Much needed point for the Bulldogs. Get the feeling the Bulldogs want to keep it in this 2 to 3 point range. Don't want to get too far behind. Obviously, they would love to get too far ahead. Very unlikely against this really tough Hope College team as Nicolani serves it nice and low. Lee setting up Fox, blocked down. Flying Dutch get another opportunity. Blocked down again by Bomer. 2 blocks by Bomer in the same play. Getting the better of Brooke Fox. Don't say that often. It's Nicolandi to serve at 4-4. Herendeen to Lee. And oh my goodness, Lineberger dove to dig that ball and it just went over the net. All the Hope College players looked at it. just landed in that back right corner. As Nicolani goes long, she had a good run. Bulldogs will take it 5-5 as there is the first Bulldog service ace, or excuse me, error. So we will see number 2, Amelia Gagnon. Nicolani, Lineberger, boomer straight down off the fingertips. Bulldogs starting to feed off the energy from Lauren Bomer. Bomer's been really important to this Bulldog team. She gets her first kill. As Chan with a boomer, dug out nicely by Oates. Lee sends it cross court to Fox. Bulldogs with an opportunity. Rowan with a miss hit over the net. To Fox, who goes straight down right at Nicolanti. Fortunately, she could not keep that up in the field of play. As Fox goes back to serve. 6-all. Atherton, Lineberger, Rowan down, and the Bulldogs are starting to get these outside hitters involved. Bomer will now take a seat for Sullivan. Sullivan off the net, played nicely by Oates. And from the back, off the net and out. Does not touch a Bulldog. That was Fox coming from the back line. Bulldogs leading 8-6. Sullivan to serve, and it does go long. Fortunately, the only thing not going the Bulldogs' way this set is 2 service errors. Other than that, they've played pretty mistake-free. Oates to serve this one. Atherton diving one-handed play. To Rowan, off speed in the middle, diving bodies. Bulldogs with another opportunity. Lineberger right in the middle to Hendricks. That ball straight up, right at the net. Diving play by everyone. I believe 4 players went up for that one. Fortunately, it does go Hope College's way. Bulldogs and Flying Dutch tied at 8. Oates to serve, and really good one. Off of Sullivan's diving hands. So we're going to see Phoebe Scott check in. Catherine Oates to serve once more. Targeting Scott. Rowan with a chance. Blocked down. Bulldogs with another opportunity. Setting back up to Rowan. Second time blocked again. And then that goes spiked out of play. Bulldogs will get the point. Burbridge had a really great opportunity in the middle there. Just hit it outside. Looked like she had plenty of room on that back left side. As we see McCombs go back to serve. McCombs off the arm of Oates. Fox, Bulldogs with a chance. As Lineberger tries to catch the defense off guard. Unfortunately, right into the net. Like that play, just keep this Hope College defense on their toes. We see Lauren Lee do that as she serves. As Hendricks just gets it over. I believe they're going to call a lift. As this is the danger area for the Bulldogs. Right in the middle of this second set. They do not want to fall 2 sets to love behind. As Lee goes cross court, Hendricks wasn't expecting it as Feldman blocks. Straight down from Burbridge once more. This is usually the time we see a Coach Kwan timeout. Gotta believe if Lee keeps this up, We will see that first time out of the second set as we see Budzinski check in. It's Hendricks. Cross court to Budzinski. Deposits it in the back left corner. Her first action. So we're going to see Bouma check in for the Bulldogs. Coach Juan barking instructions. And right in the middle of that defense for number 20, Hope Bouma. That'll be her first ace of the year. Right in the middle of that Flying Dutch defense. Goes forward again, this time hit up nicely by Fox. Lee, cross court. Bulldogs with a chance, just miss hit. Ball lands just on the other side of the Bulldog bench. I feel like if the bench wasn't there, McCombs was definitely going to get to that. Looked like she still wanted to. A lot of coaches holding her back. Scott, Atherton. Hope College with a chance here. Cross court straight down from Brooke Fox. We've seen that Lee to Fox connection quite a few times here tonight. As there is that first timeout of the second set. Bulldogs fighting Hope College tough. Down 14-11 as we're going to cut to a quick commercial and be back at set number 2 here on ACTV.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
And we are back here on ACTV. Bulldogs trailing Hope College 14-11 in this second set. Bulldogs have played tough throughout this match. Everyone contributing. So we're going to see, I believe, Lee serve once more. It's been all Lauren Lee here this evening. It's going to be Herendeen to serve. See if the Bulldogs can get this crowd into it. Go on a little bit of a run. Scott over to Lineberger. Nice play there from Oates. As Lee sets up, I believe Contant. Net is deposited right down the Bulldogs' defense. It's going to be Herendeen once more. Sullivan plays it nicely to Lineberger. Looked like that was still on the Bulldogs' side, but heads up play there from Burbridge. Could just poke it down. This is where Hope College took control of set number 1. On their way to do the same as a booming serve. Right at Budzinski, and Budzinski somehow keeps it up. Played nicely from McCombs. Set up in the middle to Chan. Oates diving play. It's a scramble for it. Somehow Hope College does prevail. It's just these middle of the set runs been the backbreakers for the Bulldogs. As Coach Kwan will burn his second timeout. 3 straight points after the first timeout. Coach Kwan needs to call timeout number 2. So we will take a timeout with them. We'll be back here. Bulldogs trailing Hope College 17-11 in set 2 here on ACTV.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
And we are back for set 2 action. Hope College and Adrian College battling it out at the Merillat Sport and Fitness Center. Hope College does lead the Bulldogs 17-11. Bulldogs have played really well at the start of both sets. Just have given up the lead in the middle of the set. It's been quite a few points in a row. See if we can get the exact. It's 12-11 Hope College. They've now upped that to 17-11. So 5 consecutive points here from the senior Tess Herendeen. Herendeen serving once more. Nice play from Budzinski. She gets it right back. Hits it, rolls on the net. Somehow stays in. Budzinski has been a spark plug off the bench. We see Bomer, another outside hitter, come in for Sullivan. It's going to be Lineberger. Bulldogs control off the smash into the center. Lee setting up Burbridge. Nice play from the Bulldogs. Bomer with a chance. Nice play from Herendeen. Cross court to Fox. Blocked straight down from Bomer. Bulldog bench erupts. It's Lauren Bomer. But it's been Bomer and Budzinski, number 4 and 6 for the Bulldogs, keeping them in this. As that just travels long. Oates with a heads-up play. It looked like she was going to hit it. As Olivia Wyma, does come back on. Burbridge to serve. Nice play from Budzinski. Setting up Bomer. In the air for a while. Hope College does get it back. Be a chance here for the Bulldogs. McComb straight up. Bomer across off the block. Another chance. Atherton hits it straight up. Hope College with possession. It's Lee. Off the arms of McCombs. That will be point Hope College. It's Ella Contant. Another kill for Hope. We thought coming into this it would be more Wyma. But Ella Contant has had her fingerprints all over this one. As Fox. Lineberger sets up Chan in the middle, blocked down. Another chance for the Bulldogs. It'll be Bomer. Chance here for Hope College. Fox booming. The back middle of that Bulldog defense. You see a lot of emotion from Becky Schmidt, Hope College head coach. More there from Burbridge. Bulldogs in trouble. Burbridge serving once again. Cross court. Looked like the timing was off there from the get-go. Bomer, really no chance. Angled off. Burbridge serving again. McCombs to Lineberger to Budzinski. Off speed, diving play by Herendeen. Off the block, nice play by Atherton. Bulldogs with an opportunity. Budzinski. Straight up. Straight up again. Blocks galore. As Chan just throws that one over. They're going to go back across to Fox. Atherton with a nice dig. Another one Just no chance for Budzinski. Just saw it off. Is that one straight down by Fox? Diving play by Atherton. Budzinski hits it over. Hope College resets. Be another opportunity as McCombs. Lineberger setting up Budzinski. Off the block, diving play by Lee. Cross court, off balance. Bulldogs with another opportunity. Lineberger to Bomer. Lee hits it over. Chan goes back, hits it just long. Not off the fingertips, says the officials. One of the points of this match so far, back and forth. Does go in favor of the Flying Dutch. Lineberger to Chan, diving play by Arendine. Opportunity just goes long, but I believe it did clip the fingertip, and they will say yes. As Hope College has gone on a massive scoring run. They led 12-11. 11-2 run, 12-2 now. It'll be a set point. Hope College has a chance to put this second set to rest, and they will. From the back line, I believe that was Fox. It's been all Brooke Fox, Ella Contant, Cameron Burbridge. Quite a few Hope College players have had their fingerprints all over this match. We will take a short break and come back to recap set number 2. Bulldogs falls to Hope College 25-13 in set number 2. We will take a break and be right back here on ACTV.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campusvisit.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
And we are back here on ACTV. Bulldogs down 2-0. Set 1 was taken by Hope College 25-17. Set 2 was 25-13. Seawood, 14th season. Coach David Kwan can serve up here in this third set. Bulldogs in danger of dropping to 0-3 in MIAA play, while Hope College has continued their dominance throughout this one. It's a really tough environment for the Bulldogs to play, even at home. This Hope College team, like I mentioned earlier, very dominant in every aspect. You've got Lauren Lee setting all of these hitters up. And then, of course, the hitters, you have Fox, you have Wyma. We've seen Ella Contant come involved, Burbridge. So many weapons on this Hope College team. Be shocked if they did not repeat as MIAA champions. We are in set number 3. See if the Bulldogs can muster anything. take a set from Hope College. Odds are not in their favor as Hope College has not dropped a set in MIAA action since 2023. But you just never know in this game. As Hope will have McCombs, Lineberger. So we have a meeting at the net. Not sure what this is about. As Lee and McCombs are over there. Both number 11s. Both are smiling. Not sure what that could be about. It gives us more time to just chat. Bulldogs coming up, travel to Trine on October 14th, and then take on Calvin, another tough test, on October 18th here at the Marilot. As for Hope, they are hosting a tournament this weekend. They play Millikan University, Coe College, and University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. So Hope College has remained, I think they moved up one spot to number 12 in the AVCA rankings. Like I said earlier, 2 of those losses are to number 3 Wisconsin Oshkosh, and then of course number 1 Laverne University. As we are set. Set number 3 as Rainey Atherton serves it away. Oates blocked down nicely by the Bulldogs, and yes, she did clip the net. It looked like she did. Not sure if it was going to get called. I believe that was contact. As Bulldogs once again starting the start of a set nicely. Atherton to serve again. Oates hits it way in the air. Lee sets up Burbridge in the middle, and that has been unstoppable really all evening. That first kill was Fox, it was not contact. As Burbridge serves it away. Sullivan. Lineberger setting up Budzinski. Really nice play from McCombs, diving one-handed. Lee setting up Fox again. Somehow Sullivan gets to it. Lineberger just gets it over the net. Collins thrown over. Lineberger diving play. Hope College resets. They try this side. That's Gagnon. Just over the net in that middle of the Bulldog defense. As Burbridge to serve again. She has been back there serving all night. As there's a nice jinx. She hits the bottom of the net. Lineberger will serve now for the Bulldogs. I like this from Coach Kwan, getting both of their big hitters. As Budzinski and Bomer back in this. Lee setting up Wyma. Now they go to Budzinski. Too close to the net for her to do any damage. They set up Wyma in the middle. Bulldogs are going to have a tough time trying to stop all these hitters. It's not just about all the hitters, but it's the quality of hits. You hardly see Hope College make any errors. They really force you to play a perfect brand of volleyball. Bulldogs have done it at times, but the course of a set to 25 is Budzinski whams one off the fingertips. She's been really impressive tonight as she heads to the bench. Budzinski and Bomer have been whacking it. As Rowan, we've seen big swing at things. Nicolanti to serve at 3-all. Put up by Collins. Lee setting up Wyma, and that goes long. There's one of those errors I was talking about Hope College doesn't make. Nicolanti serving once more. Really nice serve, forcing Oates to dive. Hope College cannot get it over. Cora Nicolanti trying to go on a run. As Oates to Lee. Gagnon. Oates collides, doesn't matter. Blocked straight down by Bomer. Somehow Hope College keeps that up. As Virginia Rowan hits it over. Dug out by Collins. Setting up to Gagnon once more. Atherton comes running across to make the play. Rowan off the fingertips, through the fingertips of Jillian Collins. Bulldogs all of a sudden out to a 6-3 lead. 4 points in a row for the Bulldogs. Nicolanti serves it just long. Seen that a couple times, but she served it really well ultimately. Bulldogs have gained quite a few points on her serve. Coach Kwan barking out more instructions. So we're going to see Gagnon serve it as Bomer hits it over. Setting up Weimer right in the middle. Sort of a mishit, but still did the job. Really tough to defend. Bulldogs don't really have anyone her height. Listed at 6'4". Bulldogs are having a really tough time dealing with her as right on cue, Bomer hits it right into the block of Weima. That is hit straight down. Gagnon to serve once more. Atherton to Lineberger to Rowan. Nice play by Lineberger to dig that one out, and then a miss hit. So we're going to see April Cruz for the first time this evening. Cruz, one of the taller players on the Bulldog roster, right at 6 foot. See if she can bring some length. As after the Bulldogs won 4 in a row, Hope College has returned with 5 in a row. And a point there for Hope College. We are not quite sure why. Coach Kwan, I believe they figured it out. Looked like a formation issue. As Rowan hits one down right in the middle of that defense. Virginia Rowan, see if she can go on a run. As Chan comes back. Serve it away, trailing 7-9. Nice serve. Bulldogs will get an opportunity here. Looks like Lee either slipped or just miscalculated that one. Chan to serve. Bulldogs trying to even this third set up. And she just hits it long. Maybe by a foot or so. Fortunately, they all count the same. As Oates, Catherine Oates, the junior, will serve it away. Goes right at Rowan, who goes off speed, diving play from Hope College as Cruz hits it over. It's a scramble. Bulldogs will get an opportunity, and it will just go very long. Gagnon. Looked like more like a free hit just in the back row just to get it over, and she just put too much power behind it. Sullivan to serve. Hit up in the air by Gagnon. Bulldogs with an opportunity to Rowan. Blocked straight down by Burbridge. Burbridge and Lee were both there. I believe Burbridge did get most of it. This Hope team comes in waves. They never give you a chance to breathe as Lee serves it away. Atherton does nicely. There will be another opportunity for Hope as Burbridge gets blocked straight down, somehow comes over the net. Bulldogs to Rowan, blocked down again. Lineberger to Sullivan, and that looks to be long, and it will. As Lee serve again, Atherton caught off guard, somehow hits it up. Another chance here for Hope. Blocked off the net. I believe it will be Bulldog point. Didn't look like anything touched there from the Bulldogs side of things. Just went into the net. More substitutions. We'll see Budzinski again. McCombs will serve. Oates to Lee in the middle to Burbridge. Not much Bulldog defense can do there. At that point, you're just sort of hoping for a mishit. Collins to serve. McCombs. Lineberger setting up Budzinski. Locked up in the air, dug out by Oates. Lee in the middle to Burbridge. I've seen that quite a few times tonight. Burbridge with, I believe that is her 8th kill. It is. Tying Fox. Olivia Wyma one behind with 7. Sullivan setting up Budzinski again off the hands of Collins. Trying to get saved by Oates. Just out of her reach. She's one hand swung at it. Did make contact, but just out of range was everyone else as we see Bouma, come in for Bulldogs to serve. Served nicely. Lee setting up Fox, and it goes long. Not touched by the Bulldogs. Collins, Lee, another one off the net. I believe that was Contant. It was Contant last time too, excuse me. Lineberger setting up Budzinski, blocked down. Lee, flip sides to Gagnon, just in. Felt like an important point for the Bulldogs to have. Now Burbridge to serve, who has been very efficient back there. There's a miss hit from Sullivan. This is the point in where Flying Dutch have pulled away in each of the first 2 sets. Soon we'll see another timeout here from Coach Kwan. This run gets too out of hand. Lee sets up Contant, whacked down. I believe a timeout is coming. There it is. Coach Kwan uses his first timeout of set number 3 as the Bulldogs trail Hope College 17-12. Bulldogs have to win this set to keep the match moving. We'll be right back with more 3rd set action here on ACTV.
Become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.AdrianBulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
And we are back at the Merrilott Sport and Fitness Center. Bulldogs behind the 8 ball. 2 sets to love down. Down 17-12 in this third set. Burbridge will serve once more. We have Chan, Budzinski, Lineberger, McCombs, Sullivan, and Atherton. They try to go on a run. See Collins, Lee, Contant, of course Burbridge serving, and then Gagnon in the middle for Hope. McCombs hits it way up in the air. Lineberger does nice to set up Budzinski. Just hits it long. McCombs, sort of a carbon copy of the last point. It's way up in the air. Burbridge to Lee, to Contant. Done nicely by McCombs, unfortunately. Ricochets off of her and hits the official right at the net. No chance for a Bulldog to get another hand on it. Burbridge to serve into the nets. Bulldogs with a much needed point. Lineberger will serve down 19-13. It's a good one. Off the arms of Collins. Oates runs it down. Lee just tried to clip it over the net. Hits the net and ricochets back into her side. Bulldogs with another point. Lineberger. Oates frustrated with herself. As Gagnon absolutely pounds one down the left side. Just another one of those options that Lee has. We see Herendeen once more to serve. McCombs. Lineberger setting up Chan in the middle. Locked down by Gagnon and Contant. Sort of a mix there in the middle. I believe that was actually Sumol, excuse me, her first action, number 7. So we see a few new players here for Hope College. So I believe Coach Becky Schmidt is trying to get some other players in. Starters doing a heck of a job as we have the lefty coming in, Gracie Allen. See if the Bulldogs can turn this against them. Number 15, she covers her mouth as it looks like she mishit it. Kate Vanderhill, big lefty. Fortunately, it does go right in the middle of the Bulldog defense. Adrian College on the ropes. Gracie Allen serving again. Atherton, Lineberger. Budzinski, too close to the net. So we see Kaiser come in. Atherton. You see Kaiser right away. To Budzinski, just long. He's hit well. Bulldogs down match point. Allen serving again. Kaiser setting up Chan in the middle. diving play from Collins. Up in the air by Allen. Another chance here for Budzinski into the nets. Maybe blocked down by Vanderhill. So that is going to do it. Bulldogs fall in set number 3, 25-14. Dominated start to finish by Hope College as the players do handshakes at the net. Hope College wins this one 25-17, 25-13, 25-14. About what we expected coming in. Hope College just overwhelming the Bulldogs from start to finish. Bulldogs, it was a welcoming sign to play tough in those first 20 or so points of each set. It was really close, like 9-9, 12-12, all these sets, but then again, Hope College is ranked number 12 for a reason. Going through some of these statistics, Hope College hitting under their season average hitting percentage at .218. Bulldogs hitting just 0.09. Fortunately, Bulldogs, other than that, did not play horribly. Service errors are even 5 of 5 both ways. Not a lot of errors other than that. Bulldogs play a pretty clean game. It's just Hope College has a lot of these seniors go through. Lauren Lee, senior. Saw Ella Contant establish herself tonight. Another senior. Of course, you have Olivia Wymo, who's a sophomore, and then of course you have Brooke Fox, the captain and senior outside hitter for this Hope College team. All get in on the action. Dive through some individual stats. It was all Ella Contant. 6 kills. Brooke Fox there with 8, as well as Burbage with 8. Wyma had 7. For the Bulldogs, Virginia Rowan, Megan Feldman leading the way with Budzinski with 4 and Bomer with 3. But that will do it for us here tonight. For all of us here at ACTV, Bulldogs will take on Trine University on October 14th before returning here to the Marilot Sport and Fitness Center on October 18th to take on Calvin University. For myself, Jack Whitehead, my director, Olivia Cronin, Anna Kier behind the camera, and Alex Herman helping all of us out, we want to thank you for tuning in to women's volleyball here on ACTV. And as always, go Bulldogs.